2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Jones. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Valanciunas in at the center. And for the Clippers, the guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Batum in at the three, the small forward. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now, here is George. To the middle, here's Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
George against Ingram. Over George. Here's Valanciunas, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play. Pelicans shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Jonas Valanciunas, shooting one.
You know this. There's a long history of great players coming out of Lithuania, and Valanciunas right there with the best of them. Remember, back in 2012, this guy was the MVP of the Lithuanian Basketball League.
Now, here's Zubac. He kicks to George. Batum with the ball. 5 on the clock. Passes it to George. Over Ingram, the turnaround jumper.
Well, he does not let the duress of that shot clock dwindling down affect his poise. Paul George just so patient.
McCollum against Zubac. McCollum no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. On the wing, Jackson. To the inside, George. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, make no mistake, Paul George is a fierce finisher inside.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Zubac. Good on the 13-footer.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Jackson. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Ingram outside. Valanciunas against Zubac. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside, Batum. Down low. And the dunk by Zubac.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And a guy like Nick Batum, all but written off, he went through a rebirth after joining the successful Clippers.
Right, you think about Nick Batum, he had to deal with so many injuries. You forget how complete a player he is when healthy. He showed just how important he can be for an elite team.
Ingram passes to Valanciunas. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. George against Ingram. Pocket 6. Count the basket.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just willing his shots in over the defense.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And looking back at the Anthony Davis trade to the Lakers, the Pelicans were thrilled they got Brandon Ingram in the deal. He blossomed in his first season in New Orleans, named to his first All-Star game during that 2020 year.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And here's McCollum for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
And there's the steadiness to McCollum's game. He's going to contribute from deep almost every game. It's becoming a given.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to George. Over Hayes. The shot by George, no good. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Jones looking for an opening. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And the basket by Jones. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Zubac against Valanciunas. Zubac kicks to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And the Pelicans with the possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Valanciunas, good.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
That's your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
Here's Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's George. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. New Orleans leading by 5. Jones drives in. And Jones slams it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, George shoots over Ingram. Los Angeles with another miss.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling. Oh, it's unbelievable. Well, Jonas Jonas Valanciunas. Who knew he had a bit of showman in him? Go to work, sir.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. George with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. There's the pass to Zubac. From past the arc. And Marcus Morris with the three.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Zubac. Inside. Kept alive. With the second effort. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Here's McCollum. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside, Batum. Pass to Zubac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jonas Valanciunas.
When I think of the Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range, but given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
The free throw drops for Zubac. Norman Powell's checked in for the Clippers. And a change for the Pelicans. Nance is checked in. And both free throws good for Zubac. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. And here's Nance. Batum with the steal. Kicks to George. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside Jackson. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans making some changes here. Murphy's checked in. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Brandon Ingram. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Coffey. He's guarded by Murphy. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Valanciunas.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Graham against Powell. Graham with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Nance with no one around. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. And now it's an 8-point New Orleans lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the Clippers call time here. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Hartenstein. He's checked in for Zubas.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Here's Mann. He is guarded by McCollum. Knocked away. Covington with it. Now defended by McCollum. Just 2 to shoot. A fader. Mann's with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
From outside the arc. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. No good from Valanciunas. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Mann. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That one misses. Good D by McCollum. Driving in. They grab their own miss. Graham dishes to Murphy. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
McCollum outside. And McCollum with the slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by New Orleans. Takes it inside. Mann can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And here's McCollum for 3. Here's Valanciunas. He kicks it to Graham. Shoots over Covington. Here's Valanciunas. Passes it to Murphy. Back to Valanciunas. Three-pointer. And the basket by Murphy.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Clippers trail by 11. Mann passes to Hartenstein. Pass to Mann. The pass to Powell. 5 to shoot. Nance with some nice D.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the inside. Now here's Graham. Defense right on him. Valanciunas finds Graham. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Covington. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Powell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
I'll tell you, love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Coffey. Kicks it to Powell. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here. Both teams changing it up here. Puts up a 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Pelicans lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
Pelicans leading by 12. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Hartenstein is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's man in at the point guard position. Here's Powell, following the score by New Orleans.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Nance. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Always fun to see, Doris, isn't it? Second-generation guys like Larry Nance Jr., he brings a real legacy with him to the court.
I mean, how cool is it that you get to follow in your dad's footsteps to the NBA? The same jersey as his father, right down to the number. Boy, just so great to see them working as a team at that 2018 dunk contest. Too cool.
Graham surveying the floor. Hernan Gomez against Kennard. Passes it to Alvarado. 6 to shoot. So here's Murphy. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Murphy's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Driving inside.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concerned right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And finished off by Graham.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Powell. Banked in off the glass. Powell's got 6.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Kennard against Graham. He kicks it to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Off target with his 3. Down low. Here's Mann. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. First free throw is good. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And so he makes both from the line. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Kennard. And it's on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
It's Jackson atop the key. Pass to George. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. He feeds it to Hayes. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. George, no good. Pelicans leading by 12. Step back shot. Here's Hayes. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Hayes has got his first basket of the night. Outside Jackson. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Jones against Kennard. Passes to Hernan Gomez. Kicks it out to Jones. Clock at 4. The teardrop falls in. Jones has got his third basket of the night.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Batum with the ball. Hayes on him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And the first one drops. And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubats is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pelicans leading by 14. Outside, Jones. Shoots over Batum. And it's off the back rim. No good. Clippers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. To Jackson. To the middle. Here's Zubats. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
He beats Zubats. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Garrett Temple has checked in for New Orleans. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Kicks it out to Jones. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
The first one falls, and the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. And so Jones nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Clippers trail by 15. Outside, George looking to get it going. Outside, Batum. The 3, Zubac trying to break loose. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one man.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's McCollum. It's Ingram on the wing. McCollum outside. Shoots over Zubac. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And George gets it to go.
Well, the 3 ball has become one of the best attributes that Paul George brings to the table. Great form, great touch.
Collin passes to Jones. And Temple kicks to McCollum. Back to Temple. Lets it go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Temple's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside for Jackson. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pelicans leading by 13. And it's McCollum off the drive. And McCollum with the slam.
I mean, call him a combo guard to whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost, and when he puts it on the deck, young fella is going to the hoop.
Now, here's Zubac. He's got 9. Here's Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. Valanciunas is checked in for the Pelicans. And so Jackson nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 13. McCollum outside. Here's Temple, guarded by Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
This guy came over from Lithuania with an ability to play pick-and-roll basketball, and he's only gotten better during his time in the NBA.
Here's Coffey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's George missing.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Right side, Jones. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Here's Ingram. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got his 2nd basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
McCollum against Jackson. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Temple. The pass to McCollum. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. And they recover it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
McCollum against Jackson. The Clippers keep it alive. Batum, good.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And Temple now atop the key. Kicks to McCollum. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
2 minutes.
Jackson passes to George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Jackson. And Temple kicks to Jones. Back to Temple. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Jackson. He's guarded by McCollum. Yes, that goes in. He's got 5.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Here's Jones. 8 points for him. Pass to Temple. Oh, McCollum in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Over to the left wing. Now Jackson. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. 16 feet away. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Temple. The layup off target. George against Jones. Good work defensively by Jones. Baseline try, and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
And so it's New Orleans in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Jonas Valanciunas had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and a monster amount of rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
The main story here, their offensive rebounding. They've worked so hard for extra possessions, superior effort, and that's given them the upper hand. Paid off on the scoreboard.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So the Pelican 5 right now. Jones is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Ingram. And it's Valanciunas, and at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Jackson. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. George against Ingram. Here's McCollum. No good there. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Outside Jackson. He kicks to Batum. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Pelicans leading by 16. Now here's McCollum. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Boy, this has been a bit of a showcase for Jonas Valanciunas, over and over, finding a way to get it done on the offensive end.
Jackson finds Zubats. Pass to Batum. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Jackson. Outside, George sits on the shot clock, drills the three-pointer. George has got 13.
But you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and shoot. His pre-shot routine is so important.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Clippers trail by 18. Jackson looking it over. The pass to Zubats. Over McCollum. And that one is good from Zubats. He's got 11.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Here's Ingram. He takes it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Again, the Clippers.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's McCollum. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jackson against McCollum. Jackson drives in. The shot misses. Good D by McCollum. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. From 12 feet out. And it's Ingram missing. Clippers trail by 18. Outside, George. Driving to the basket. Rejected by Ingram. Good on the shot. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter. New Orleans leading by 16. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. McCollum, no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's the teardrop. He's in the post, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Pelican substitution.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. Kennard's got his first bucket of the night.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Ingram passes to Jones. Ingram outside. Alvarado guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Alvarado, and the rejection by Zubac. Jackson with it. He has 6. A second chance effort, and it's denied. That's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And George kicks to Zubac. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Ingram passes to Alvarado. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Clippers trail by 14. Outside Jackson. Pelicans with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Alvarado. It's deflected.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Of course, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3-and-D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Marcus Morris. Mann subbed in for Jackson. Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans. Ball's knocked loose. Covington with the steal. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, this is Mr. Covington at his absolute best. Make a defensive play and turn it into points.
Here's Alvarado. It's blocked. Here's Mann. He has 6. Kennard's shot is off. Oh, Nance in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
The very definition of a high flyer. Larry Nance, my goodness.
Here's Mann. From 13, the rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jones. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Mann passes to George. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Jones. Pelicans leading by 12. That's slammed in by Jones.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Jones against George. Passes to Zubats. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Don't you love the awareness that Paul George brings to the table on a night-by-night basis? How about that pass?
Alvarado. Zubats defending. And the rejection by Zubats. On the wing, George. Inside, pass to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Kennard. Pelicans pull it in. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Ingram. Ron Gomez trying to break free. And it's Ingram missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The shot by George, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And the pass to Nance. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's George. Some solid defense from Ingram. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. A 12-point game. And Covington sends it back.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
For the Clippers, Coffey's checked in, and Norman Powell subbed in for Kennard. And then for New Orleans, Murphy's checked in, and Garrett Temple subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Murphy. The good-looking shot from the wing. Murphy's got 7 points.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Murphy. Takes the 13-footer. Mann can't hit. New Orleans leading by 14. And here is Graham. 5 points in the game. New Orleans moving the ball around. Good work there as it goes. He's got 7.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Mann. 6 points for him. Right side, Covington. The shot that time, not on target. Nance with some nice D. Well, for New Orleans, shooting from the field, 44%, not bad.
2 minutes.
Temple gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Garrett Temple.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Pass to Powell. Covington with it. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Nance.
Tremendous job by Robert Covington to get the defense committed and draw the contact. Nice.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
And he makes the first.
What's incredible to me about Robert Covington is he enters the league and earns playing time on the defensive end. And he knows that's what's going to ultimately define him. But he has worked so hard to become a shooter, a legit threat from the perimeter. Love that this guy has carved out a career.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And both free throws good for Covington. Pelicans leading by 16. Here's Temple. He's got 7. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
He misses the free throw. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Nance. That's off as well, so he misses both. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Powell. Tries again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him. When you think about a guy like Norman Powell, who was really in the second round drafted because of elite athleticism and his defensive ability. But boy, has he turned himself into a scorer.
Two.
The free throw drops for Powell.
And no question for Powell. It seems like better shot selection has led to better efficiency.
Yeah, I agree. That and the consistency from range. This guy can rise up under pressure and hit the jumper. And if you crowd him, he's going to put it on the deck and use that speed to go by you.
And so Powell nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Passes it to Temple. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Powell. Pass to man. Here's Hartenstein. Now the pass to man. Now here's Covington. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And again, no good by the Clippers. Pelicans leading by 14. Shoots from the right block. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Man passes to Hartenstein. Here's Man. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Man. 6 points for him. Covington into the lane. Misses from close range. And the Pelicans shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. The 3 from McCollum. Hands it from downtown.
C.J. McCollum.
McCollum's got 17 now.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Now Powell. Shoots over Graham. It's off. And so it's New Orleans taking a 19-point lead into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Robert Covington out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Batum. Then there's Jackson. And it's Powell in at the 2 guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. New Orleans leading by 19 points. Here's McCollum. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Now here's Jackson. Yep, that one goes in there. New Orleans gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Murphy. Jackson against McCollum. With the drive. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Passes it to Hartenstein. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. McCollum outside. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
Powell down low. Graham defending. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Pelicans leading by 19. Out to the wing. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. They get it again. Good D by Covington. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pelicans pull it in.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
McCollum finds Valanciunas, and he gets it to go. 23 points for Valanciunas.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Jackson against Graham. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Marcus Morris has checked in for Robert Covington. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Garrett Temple. And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. They have a 19-point lead. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. There's Jackson with the three. That shot missing. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Now here's Graham. He's guarded closely. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. McCollum against Powell. Count that one. McCollum's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Shot from free throw range. Valanciunas grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 21. And Jones has it in the corner. To the inside. Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assist from
Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Hartenstein. Clippers moving the ball around. And there it is for him.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Jackson against McCollum. Over Jackson. And the shot is long. Clippers trail by 21. Outside, Batum. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Graham. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Paul George comes in for Norman Powell. And the Pelicans also making a change. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Devontae Graham. And Valanciunas kicks to Ingram. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now here's Jackson. Shoots the three. Valanciunas grabs the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Jones, no luck. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. McCollum with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. From 12 feet out. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound. And doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Jackson misses. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Steps back and fires. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Now here's Batum. Here's George. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Ingram. Down low, here's Valanciunas, and he can't jam it through. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. So both teams making some changes here. New Orleans has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Alvarado, Kennard covering, Ingram at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Marshall can't hit,
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Hood with it, guarded now by Marshall. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Tony Snell's checked in for the Pelicans.
Tony Snell.
Clock at 6. Will it go? Zubac trying to break loose. Pelicans shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Snell, no good. LA has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Poked away. And he drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, 2 shots.
That one is off. For the Clippers, Hartenstein comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Robert Covington subbed in for Marcus Morris. Second free throw, no good. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Going inside, and he uses the glass on the way. New Orleans has gone 1-2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Alvarado, Kennard covering. No good from Hernan Gomez. The Clippers shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Ingram outside. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Ingram.
The determination of Ingram is simply awesome. I mean, maintaining control on the drive despite the obvious contact.
They get a hand on it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hernan Gomez covering. And that one, good.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
New Orleans gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Ingram. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 14 points for Brandon Ingram. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Alvarado, Kennard covering. And Covington sends it back. 4 on the clock, and there's the pass to Alvarado. The tray. Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Hartenstein. Makes it off the glass.
Got to show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Ingram outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. From down in the low post, it goes.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
Ingram outside. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Not a lot of room. He dishes it to Marshall. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
New Orleans.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. One 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones, 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Valanciunas,
he did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
McCollum against Jackson. Low block shot on the way. Rebounded by Jackson. George with the ball. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Here with C.J. McCollum. C.J., how did you pick this defense apart and find your teammates?
I just tried to be aggressive. I was coming up short in the first half, but I was getting where I wanted to go on the court. So based on the film, I was just trying to make the right passes, whether that be weak side or finding the big man rolling. And tonight they finished it.
Well, your work study paid off, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.